Hi there, it's Ruth from Artful Stampin', and we're carrying on with my calendar project on this One Sheet Wonder Wednesday. And so we've said goodbye to Crush Curry now, and I've brought into the mix Fresh Fig, and we're going to be doing November's layout. And the stamp set that we're going to be using this week, or the two rather, is Colourful Seasons and Painted Harvest. Now, so last time I used the flowers and the leaves from Colourful Seasons, and I did spy this one, but I saved it for November. This is the branch, and I do like the branch. It's quite useful for lots of different things. So let's get some stamping going on. I'm going to ink up one of the sunflowers in Pumpkin Pie. Now, if you've never stamped with this stamp before, or if you do this for the first time, don't be surprised that some of it comes out a little bit light on one side. It is designed to do that, okay? I mean, it could be that you perhaps didn't put enough pressure, but it is actually designed to be a watercolory type of image. It's not meant to be dark all the way round. So it's not a fault in the stamp at all. So I'm inking up the second layer with Cajun Craze. Now, I think there is probably a proper way to line this up, but I just aim for the gap to line up with the gap, and I'm usually just happy if that happens, which is a little bit tricky when you're filming because you've got stuff going on up here and rah-de-rah, but there we go. I've managed to do it. And then, oh, should I bring some red in or some purple? I think I'm going to do the centre purple, actually. Nice to have a dark purple centre. You know, sunflowers come in all sorts of different colours, which is nice. So, line it up. Now, don't worry too much if you've got a little bit of a gap going around here. I just sort of stamp again and just move it over a little bit. Or sometimes I even go around in tiny weeny circles like that, just to cover up that white space. And you can, you know, if you want to go over it a bit. But anyway, so those are my two sunflowers there. We've still got elements to use from here. So I might bring in some of these leaves, but I definitely want to get this kind of branchy thing in. So you don't have to ink it up all the way. I like to sometimes use parts of it. So I'm going to, yeah, do that now. I'm just going to stamp partial section of this branch because I want it to go away from the sunflower like that, and then I'm going to ink up the whole branch and do a longer one reaching across there like that. Right, so then we need to sort of fill in these areas here. So there are some nice little floral stamps in the Colourful Season set, which look quite pretty here. Oh, I forgot about the real red. So I've only used 3 colours so far, so let's get some of this red in here. And I'm just going to do some stamping off as well. Do some down here. Okay. And there are a few versions of this flower, sort of almost looking at them slightly sideways, which is quite fun. So you can sort of tuck them in there. Have them coming off a branch if you want to. And I know you don't tend to get blossoms at this time of year, but I think you'll allow me some artistic license, won't you? There we go. And then the other thing I love about this set is these little stameny things. These are great for just stamping around the place. So I'm not actually going to attach them to the flowers, I'm just going to sort of have them kind of floating off. Just to be extra texture. A contrasting texture against the boldness of the red flowers. Okay. So not only is it good to have contrasting colours when composing and putting images together, but it's also good to have contrasting textures. So we've got bold textures going on, and then also these very fine, the more finer ones. Okay, was I going to add anything else? Oh yes, the tiny little... So in this set, in the Painted Harvest set, there's this tiny little stamp which you really must be careful not to lose, because it's so easy to lose some of these little ones. I actually put the little ones, sometimes if they start to come away too easily, in little plastic bags and put them in my stamp set so I don't lose them. Or if they fall to the floor, it's a bit more obvious, so I can pick them up. So I'm just doing these little orange dots around the place. Again, there's a little bit of texture. There we go. I think I am going to leave it at that. So here we go. This is November's one. And now we're nearly at the end of the series, so you're going to have to let me know which ones were your favourites soon. But join me again for December's, and of course it's going to be slightly Christmassy, so I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.